Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season 5. This is the main qualifiers. The winner of this gets to go on and join all the other teams in the main event. And this is game number 2, Battle Zone. They're up 1-0 up against the Nelgoon Esports. Well, it was a very interesting game, but at the end, B-Zone, they were able to take advantage of some costly mistakes from the Nelgoons, and they were able to turn that game around in a very stark and decisive fashion near the end. I am, of course, Wolf Dota, bringing you all this action today. After this, we do have another match coming up, and I'm not the one casting that one, but the guys who are, they're going to be doing a good job, so stay tuned for that as well. And also, I'd like to thank the sponsors, G2A.com, Xfire SteelSeries, MSI, and High Ground TV. Thank you very much for sponsoring the tournament and making it what it is, and don't forget to buy the in-game ticket. We appreciate all the support. But enough about that, enough plugs and being a sellout. We've got Sniper banned out by the Nelgoons, as well as the Vengeful Spirit and the Bat Rider from B-Zone. So, interesting that they got rid of that combination. I guess the Vengeful Spirit is a lot better than just up against the Bat, but usually you don't see both of them, any reason to ban both of them. If you ban out the Venge, then you can pick the Bat. If you ban out the Bat Rider, then the Venge isn't as big of a counter to whatever you want to grab. So it's kind of curious there. We do see the Troll Warlord banned out, which is always a good thing in my opinion. I mean, he's kind of fun to play, you know, pop BKB, kind of run through everybody God mode, but as far as casting it and watching it, he's just in so many games. It kind of gets old. You hope to see something new, something a little bit different every now and then, which hopefully will be the case. As also Sniper, who was I believe the first pick in the previous game, except that was first pick overall for Nelgoons in the previous game, not going to be able to grab it this time. So they're going to have to sit and think about this one. Other first picks, sometimes you still see the Lion grabbed up super early, but it kind of depends. Maybe they want to go for a Wisp combination or Drow Visage or something like that and lead off early with that. They could also just first pick the IO and then wait and see what they want to pair with it. They've got some options here, and well, I'll have to give it a moment and take a peek. Maybe I've got to take a look at my notes and see if can glean anything from that. It doesn't. I mean, they can run pretty much whatever they want. We might see another Faceless Void come out, except for B-Zone this time. Maybe show Nell guys how it's run, but in the end, it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. But I'm taking up a lot of the reserve time thinking about this one, and it's going to be the first pick Axe overall. So a hero that hasn't been touched in a while, but it's still very strong. Kind of fell off a little bit there. Nelgoons are going to go for the line, and they grabbed the Storm for themselves this time, so maybe looking to dominate a little more. Also, I apologize for the crinkling. A roommate of mine was moving some chips around, such as life. I know, rip ears, production value, all that, but at the same time, who cares? We got games to watch. Axe, so who do you want to combo with that? I mean, Scarif Mage, another option they could run with that. It was them who had it last time. They did use it very well, so maybe they want to run it again. I don't see any reason why not to. It's very strong support, can zone very effectively, roam and gank, and very good combo up with the Axe, going for those solo picks, as well as very good up against the Storm Spirit until he gets a BKB or something along those lines. So, we'll see. The Lion, I don't know, it's hard to read too much into the Lion pick. He's kind of just a hero that's there. But I still think the Scarif Mage would be a good choice. They're burning through most of their reserve time here. They need instant lockdown for the Storm, but heroes that are more than just not just one-dimensional. So another one would be the Rubik. Was banned out last time. They're going to go for that. So they decide to pick up Rubik. And, well, I mean, now you can steal. Yeah, there's lots of stuff for him to steal as well. Getting Ball Lightning or Pull, very good on Rubik as well. Or picking up either Finger of Death, the Hex, or the Earth Spike is awesome. And, well, you know, I'm also a fan of the hero. So I enjoy watching him played competitively. It's fun to see him every now and then. And it kind of deters people picking up any sort of channeling heroes. You don't want to grab Enigma, you don't want to grab Bane. Witch Doctor's another one that can really struggle. Rubik can quickly steal and then lift, and it's just, deters a lot of these picks, as well as he's very good against heroes that can get in and out, as all of his spells are instant cast. He's okay in lane. Harass is okay. It's a little better now. It's been changed, but the reserve time, actually wears out. No ban coming out for them. Hopefully, oh no. Hopefully, duty free. Oh, is he there? No, he's not. He's on the other team. Earthshaker is going to be the ban and the pick, so they unfortunately B-Zone, they miss out on a ban, which you don't see that too often, but nonetheless, maybe they're just thinking too much about it and got to just decide not to grab somebody, but the rest of the draft is going to have to go a little bit quicker. They are out of reserve time now, and Chen's going to be the pickup from the Goons. So with that Earthshaker ban, it opens up the ability to kind of mob push, as you won't be able to go in and get those massive Echo Slams. They're going to maybe want to grab somebody else who can clear waves a little quicker. We've seen Lina picked up a fair bit as far as that kind of situation goes. Earthshaker obviously the best, but now no longer really an option. They're going to go for the Ancient Apparition combination, so with between Cold Feet and Telekinesis, the combo can roam really well. Rubik can definitely be a kind of an all-around support hero, and so AA can sit back and farm a little more. Rubik can do a lot with very little. We're going to see the Juggernaut come out. This time, though, it's Goons who are going to grab it. B-Zone not going to grab their Juggernaut, which did so much work in the previous game, but unfortunately, it's going to be used against them. So we'll see what they want to go for this. They see that there's two supports. Neither of them can go through Magic Community, and are both very squishy. The only upside is Rubik can steal Omni Slash and turn it around from time to time. Usually doesn't do too much damage, but it can work out well. They're going to go for the Queen of Pain again, though. We saw her do a lot of work in that off lane, which makes me think maybe... Well, they've got the Axe, so they've got some more options here. They can kind of rotate things around. They can start Queen of Pain off in the mid lane if they want to, and put Axe in the off lane. They could run mid Axe depending on how confident they are up against the Storm Spirit. But wherever the Axe is or can't go, the Queen of Pain can go there, and Axe can either rotate in the jungle if he has to. They've got good heroes for stacking that, and then they can, well, then he can farm up that quick Blink Dagger and move on from there. 33 seconds left for the final ban for Nelgoon. Who do they want to get rid of? Somebody that can do, I would say, a safe laner that can do a lot through BKB. Obviously, Trolls are already banned out. Wraith King wouldn't be bad. Faceless Void, again, not a bad hero. We saw him attempted last time, but it wasn't the case. We'll see if B-Zone want to make that choice. Instead, they're going to go for the Slark. And my opinion on the way Slark and Juggernaut match up is they counter each other. Juggernaut can can Blade Fury out of the Pounce leash, and Slark can Shadow Dance out of Omni Slash. So they can both kind of avoid each other, and neither one I would say wins the matchup, but they both it depends who's further ahead. It's not a clear line where one hero counters the other. Slark is a lot harder to lock down though than the Juggernaut. Oh, and we're gonna see a Brood Mama come out in the last second. Maybe it'll be a final pick Legion Commander coming out for B-Zone. Nope, gonna be the PA going for all of the damage, looking to just burst people down. Probably gonna see Ewo go for the Battle Fury build, but we'll have to wait and see. I would imagine that would be the choice though, as we're just waiting for the players to switch to their heroes. Come on, guys. Only 2 left to pick. It's not like you got a whole lot of options here. F4L is going to be on the Chen, though. That's a little interesting. Kind of an exciting thing to see. But, who is the... Oh, okay. That's going to be... Oh, what's the guy's name? Duty Free. He's going to be playing that Lion whenever he decides to pick it. And now, game underway. Everybody's loaded in, and no pause right off the bat, which is nice to see. So quickly going to introduce the lineups. Battle Zone is going to be on the Radiant side. They've got Mihawk on the Axe. Looks like they're going to run an aggressive tri-lane. Axe is going to be in the solo safe lane. Day is heading up to the top lane on his Queen of Pain. Radix is going to be on the Ancient Apparition. Zendrils is going to be playing the Rubik. And last but certainly not least, Ewo. He's going to be on the Phantom Assassin. Can't believe I didn't even remember this combination. You put the Chilling Touch on a PA, you Blink Strike, you get those 3 extra powerful attacks off right away. And they can certainly look for a first blood here. But on the Dire side, well, maybe have to take a moment here. Doesn't look like there's going to be an engagement of any sort anywhere. Duty free, he's too far away. If he goes for the dagger, he won't be able to do enough damage, so it's kind of an eh. But introducing the Dire side, Key is going to be on the Broodmother. F4L playing the Chen. The Storm Spirit's going to be handled by I Annihilate. Juggernaut, he's going to be picked up by Red, and Duty Free, he's going to be playing that Lion. It was interesting that they decided to pick a Broodmother into an Axe. Especially, Axe is the quintessential counter. He's going to be getting so much extra CS and gold just from killing a couple of Broodlings every now and then whenever he tries to go for him, but real interesting. Each team does pick up one bounty room. Quamp already using that blink, but that's not the biggest deal. So we'll see how they want to go. It looks like they're going to be running the aggressive jungle Chen and kind of running these strange dual lanes. I'm not sure if Chen wants to pull the creep wave or how they want to do this, but very curious to see what they're going to be doing here, how much aggression they're going to put on this tower early, and if it's going to work out for him. It's a very interesting strategy, and I'm not sure who's going to be the one winning it. Looks like Axe already running up and helixing down all the creeps, getting all 4 of those CS. And, well, Storm Spirit as well, getting quite a few going his way. But up in the top lane, this is where it's going to be very important. A lot of this hinges on how well they can shut down Red. Can they prevent him from getting some decent farm? Can they even kill him once or twice? They do have the heroes to do it. But they got to be very careful. They're going to head in and go for the lift. Dagger comes out. Nope, they're not. He's going to force out the Blade Fury, but now he's got to play very defensive, especially as they want to dive the tower. They still have the lift. What did he go for? Chilling Touch level 1. Level 2 up on the PA. They could pop the Ice Armor. Rubik is rotating around for the backside. We're going to see them look to dive him. Maybe. There's one hit too. Looking for more. They got to get the Rubik in range. Unfortunately, they're going to tango through a tree. This is quite the dive, though. No one's rotating up. There's the lift, the pullback, a couple more clicks, and they should be able to bring him down. It's going to be a First Blood going the way of Radix. And, well, they needed to play aggressive, and Battle Zone, they show that they can. They are not afraid. They head right into the tower. They realize that they're all the supports are down in their jungle, and that it's just their Axe hanging out, trying to soak. He is saving a point. He's going to clear out some creeps. Oh, he's going to cut through a tree. He's going to find 2. Yeah, maybe a little risky there. He's going to need a little more damage than he wants to. But then again, Duty Free probably doesn't want to go onto him too hard. But in the end, Zendril secures that top bounty rune, and it is an invis rune for the Lion. Rubik's drawing that he wants to maybe go for the mid lane. But Lion, he's going to be heading there himself, except he's going to be ganking it the other way. He's looking for Day. And now I Annihilate taking some damage. Day, very low, could get stunned up here. Maybe, oh, he needs that level 2 almost. If he can get level 2 before they commit. Okay, he's got the sheep up now. Now they can look to go. Day, he's going to be in some trouble. He eats an Earth Spike. There's a couple of auto attacks and an easy kill going the way of Nelgoon. So they pick one up. Lion playing that well. Very patient from him. And not jumping the gun too much, so very nice to see. This bottom lane is starting to get a little interesting here. I'm not keeping an eye on it. Axe has a lot of CS. He's got 18, but I'm sure a lot of that is from killing out spiderlings and different things like that, as well as he can just kite and cut the creep wave so that neither tower is getting pressured too much. Oh, on the top side, Rubik gets found out in the jungle, brought down by the Storm Spirit, it looks like. Fortunately, I'm not sure what he was doing there. Maybe looking for an aggressive ward, maybe going for a gank, but either way, not too sure. Apparition doing his best to try and zone out Red, but doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Let's see if Mihawk can maybe get a call off and purge all these spiderlings here at some point. Looks like he's not going to be too worried about it. He's just going to go and, well, he's just going to head back. Oh, he gets a Helix, though. It gets a call off as well. If he gets enough spins here, this could be trouble. He gets one more. There it is. He gets a kill. The RNG is on his side as he brings down the Broodmama. Key is going to be a little bit upset with that one, but at the same time, it's the risky play when you're on the Broodmother up against the Axe. Proccing that counter Helix is scary business indeed. Lots of pings coming out here. Maybe they think that there's a ward, but there's no vision of them yet. Madam Assassin does have that Aquila finished up. No boots coming out just yet, but oh, Queen of Pain barely living through that. What must have been a decent dive up on the mid lane. Trying to get, they do bring down the Storm Spirit before he's level 6. Does not have that zip, and one of the last times that you can kill him very easily without a couple of extra heroes. But it looks like Radix, he's going to continue chipping away. Oh, and now it's Mihawk who's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be taking some damage here. He gets the call off as well. Oh, if he gets a couple of spins, he needs a couple more. Unfortunately, not going to get them. Now he's going to look for the Chen. He's trying to bring him down. Can he get the dunk? He does get one. Now he's going to run away. He should be okay with the regen key. Not able to get in range. Zendrill's going to protect the axe as well. Going to tango through a tree, and with the Ring of Health and the Tranquil Boots, he can just head back to lane. He doesn't have to worry about it at all, and he's going to be well on his way to a Vanguard. 2 kills and 34 CS at 5 minutes for the Axe. He's having a very good time here, and he's going to be pretty happy with this. He's got enough if he goes in and gets a... Well, he needs a couple stick charges, but he will eventually be able to... 2 stick charges, maybe 3, and he can go in again. Gonna run forward, gets a couple helixes. He's gonna clean up a lot of these creeps. Now he's gonna be taking a fair bit of damage here, but it's not as much. The call absorbing a lot of the damage. He pops sticks if he needs to. Now it's Key on trouble. Unfortunately, he's a couple mana short. Not able to get there. And Mihawk, he's got 4 mana to go until he can use that Culling Blade. He's gonna have to go sit behind the tower for a little bit, but he does not have to back yet with all the regen he's built up. Oh, speaking of backing up, I Annihilate. He's in a little bit of trouble. Rubik's going to pull him back. He's got a Fade Bolt if he wants to. He might take too much damage here. One more attack. They bring him down. Zendrill's nice play from him being in the right place at the right time. But hold the phone. Radix, he's going to be in the top lane. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to go for the Lion kill. Lion, he should get frozen in place. Is he? He does. Now the PA can look to go. Phantom Strike is available, but there's the heal from the Ward. Needs one more attack. It's not going to be there. Oh, Lion turned around for the Air Spike. No, unable to get there, but the Healing Ward is keeping the Juggernaut alive. Ewo, you're not going to win this fight. He goes for the Healing Ward. Now we can look to turn. Now Red in a little bit of trouble. He's going to pop the spin. Now it's the PA taking too much damage. Can pop the Salve if he wants to. Not going to bother. Maybe look to turn it around, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. No rotations come out, and in the end, it is a kill going the way of BZ. Off to a strong start this time. They're going to be very happy with how this laning phase is working out. One thing they do have to watch is he is getting towards that Orchid, not very quickly, but does have that Soul Ring up, and anyone but the Axe who comes down here is going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, Day wants that regen rune. Unfortunately, he's going to take a lot of damage. I Annihilate. This should be a dream for him as Broodmother Key does drop in the safe lane once again. Well, I guess the off lane for the Dire, but Mihawk in the safe lane getting up another kill, and he's got almost enough for that Blink Dagger if he wants to just buy it instead. But we'll have to see if he wants to, what he wants to pick up first. I think the Vanguard would not be necessarily a bad choice, but also it's a lot easier to get the money for the Blink Dagger. Oh, up in the top lane. I didn't even see what happened here. PA not level 6, but does not have any points in coup de grace. Must have just brought him down a little bit too slow. Imagine the H apparition has something to do with that. As the Storm Spirit's going to zip in, I Annihilate does get the slow off, but they're going to look to turn around. Earth Spike is there available as well if they want to steal the kill, but oh, there it is. Easy kill going the way of I Annihilate. Storm Spirit picking up another. He's going to be pretty happy with that. Axe. Oh, looks like he did want to finish off the Vanguard first, so he picks up the Vitality Booster just to give him that little bit of extra health and regen as well as the damage block. Oh no, Day, he's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to eat another attack. One more. Is it going to be enough? The Lions is. And another kill going the way of Duty Free. 3-1 and 3-2, having a much better performance on the Lion than he was on the Omni Knight. Now it's the PA who's going to look to go in. Rubik does have... Oh, comes in. Oh, if they get a couple of crits, nothing yet. There's one. They need another though, and unfortunately, Annihilate is able to get the kill. Now they're trying to man mode up. Annihilate realizes it might not be able to bring down the Rubik. He's trying to get in vision of him for another Fade Bolt. Can he get it? He does. The greedy auto attack coming up from the Storm Spirit, going onto Zendrill's, but able to turn it around. So a 2 for 2 up in the top lane as the Quap just respawned. Did go down in the jungle a little bit earlier. Red kind of being left alone now, though. Not very farmed. Only has 13 CS to his name. He's been shut down very heavily. 2 deaths. He does have that 1 assist, but it is just not enough for what he needs to be doing at this point in the game. He needs to have those phase boots, maybe an Aquila as well, or a Morbid Mask, and getting very close to that Mask of Madness so he can start to really turn it up and start farming away. But right now, he's just been having some serious issues with it. But Mihawk, though, doing a very nice job. Almost has that Blink Dagger. Just needs a couple another creep wave or two. Maybe he can cut the tower. But it's so funny. Both offlane, I guess both solo laners in this case are just cutting the creep wave and moving through. And Key, he's gonna be getting close to that orchid, but not quite there yet. Top lane F4L farming up on the Chen. He is gonna smoke up, and he's got a decent army. He's level 6 as well, so he's got that those 3 creeps. He's going to run into Ewo. They're going to find each other. There's a dagger comes out, and Duty Free doesn't quite react quick as you would hope. Maybe looking for that a little more. Omnislash is going to come through. Unfortunately, the bounces are split. Not doing enough damage. Radix going to take some damage. Spin does come out, and Radix, he should fall from this. Body blocks trying to come out from Ewo. On the backside, Zendrils, he's going to get hexed up. PA blinks forward, gets a crit though, and the co-op is there, but the finger from the Lion brings him down. Finger is stolen by Rubik. They got to be careful. They might be able to turn it around. You got to be a little bit careful here. He's going to get clapped up as well from the tomato. Co-op can blink forward, does have a sonic wave. He wants to go for it and does have enough mana as well. FRL could be in a lot of trouble. We'll have to see. Gonna throw one, not gonna go for it. On the bottom side, Axe does go down. They not committing the Scream or the Sonic Wave to any of this. Rubik is rotating through on the backside. He's gonna run into the FRL. Oh, and he gets him with the Fade Bolt in the finger. Insta killing him from full health. Zendrils nicely played there, and he should clean up the last Chen creep. He does. On the bottom side, it looks like the Broodmother was able to bring down the Axe, who has come back in now. Maybe look to clean this out. He drops a sentry of his own. Oh, gotta clean out that other one. And it's Annihilate, who's gonna look to go onto him as well. With the DD rune, they should be able to bring him down. They've got enough damage coming through, but at the end, it's not gonna be enough. The Spawn Spiderling is doing too much damage. Axe cannot handle it. Still very soft to the magic damage, and does drop in the end. Mid lane, though, it looks like Ewo and Day are going to start to push this mid lane a little bit harder. They've got the Aquila turned on for a little bit of extra oomph on their creeps. And going to be pretty happy with taking out this tier 1 in the mid lane. Unfortunately, they did lose their tier 1 bottom, but sometimes you gotta make trades and take advantages where you can. This ancient apparition needs to get 6 though. Rubik is already and used Finger to very nice effect. Unfortunately, it's going to be on cooldown for most of the time. He'll have a short little 20-second window, or it'll be pretty close. He didn't use it right away. He might be able to get one use out of it if he times it right and is in a good position to just throw it at an enemy hero. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Ring of Health picked up by Ewo, and it does look like it's going to be the Battle Fury build. Looking fastest way to clear out the Spiderlings, as well as farm up on the Phantom Assassin. Mihawk has a sentry down, so he can see Key. Does not have that Blink Dagger yet. It's been delayed quite heavily. Went for that Vanguard. Maybe now regretting it a little bit. Would have had enough gold a while ago, but doesn't seem to have been the case. Key doing a good job of keeping his Spiderling army alive and moving them through the jungle. Just farming up still. He's got a hand of Midas now, opting to not finish that Orchid. Instead, just going for the farming tool. I mean, he's got 1,400 gold in the bank and another Midas use up as I speak. Definitely looking for some value out of that, but it's a 4-man smoke on the Radiant side. They go forward, raise the line, drops the sentry. He's going to get lifted up. He's going to get daggered, brought down, bursted down by the Queen of Pain and Phantom Assassin. Doing a lot of damage there. Rubik, he's not going to have another use of the Finger, unfortunately, as he's going to lose the spell before it comes off cooldown. Oh, maybe should have gone for something a little bit different, but it's the Queen of Pain on the backside. He's going to get spotted out there. Sees all the Spiderlings, and he's going to be taking quite a bit of damage from them. You've got to be a little bit careful. They probably know he's somewhere around here, but they're not sure where, which makes it very difficult to gank the Broodmother, as you can go hide in the trees. But it's going to be Zendrils putting out a Fade Bolt. Oh! Day going to save his life. Going to keep him alive, but now it's the Broodmother going to come forward and snipe that kill. They go for it. He gets the lift off, though. He might have died, but he shouldn't have died in vain. They're going to be able to bring down the Broodmother. Ancient Apparition getting that kill, cleaning up the last couple of Spiderlings as well. So they trade the Rubik for the Broodmother. Definitely worth it in favor of BZ. They look quite happy with that one. Axe, 20 gold or 40 gold away from his Blink Dagger. One of the problems that I think Goons are having right now is they've got this Chen, but so far they've only been able to push down one tower, and the Chen wasn't even a part of that. He's just been farming up. He's got a mechanism ready to go, but hasn't used it yet. He does have quite the army, though. Maybe look to force some towers out now, but I would say as a general rule, you don't want to fight up too late up against BZ. Queen of Pain builds a lot of utility items as well as can do a lot of damage. Red can get bursted quite easily. Rubik very good at lifting him, and we're going to see the blink call. The Phantom Assassin comes in. There's the lift. The dunk comes through just as the Ice Blast connects, and they burst him down. So nice gank, very effective rotation coming out from Battle Zone. They're going to be happy with that one. Maybe now they can take this top tier 1. I think that's going to be the case. We do see they must have seen the smoke coming out. Guarantee you they smoked underneath the ward. They've got one there, and well, one onto this side. Invis Lion moving around. They did pop a dust for him, but unfortunately not quite in vision. Do they have his sentry? No, they don't. But he's going to just be scouting them for a little bit. He's going to go for the kill. He picks off the AA. It gets him with an Earth Spike and a finger, and he's going to be able to get away. Rubik, unfortunately, not able to get around the corner for a lift in time. And it's now a Dagon picked up by the Brood Mother. So not opting for going for that Scepter at all, but well, I don't think you can burst him down. He's going to realize what happened, took some damage there, and he's going to take the burst. Doesn't get the Dagon off, though. It would have been very close indeed. Maybe Dagon and one more auto attack would have been enough, but he's going to stay alive for now. Or, well, Day going to stay alive in the face of Key for now. Storm Spirit's been farming up. I believe he took out a stack, but I didn't get a look at how big it was. Broodmother with the Spiderlings and the Chen now army. Now they're going to look to push. They've got the Tomato out front to clap down the wave. There's going to be an Ice Blast coming through. It's just going to clear up some Spiderlings. Do a little bit of damage here, but it's not going to be the case. It was a TP cancel. I didn't see who it was, but we do have another one coming in. Canceled again. So some serious miscommunication coming out from BZ right here. Looks like there's a bit of a debate going on whether they should have gone or not, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Either way, F4L gonna grab another tomato. Fortunately, lost the Alpha Wolf. Well, getting very close to the battlefield. He's got 1,800 gold, so he needs about another 1,000, and he will be there. No, less than that, 800 gold, and he should have that Battle Fury up and running. At which point, I imagine we'll look to see him fight a little more. He'll probably go for a Helm of the Dominator shortly afterwards, and then really look to turn it up. But for now, just rushing that Battle Fury in the mid lane. Unfortunately, Queen of Pain dies to the Storm Spirit. Orchid picked up on him and ready to go. Already putting it to good use, along with that haste rune, able to chase down the Quap and do some serious work here. But he's moving forward with that next level in Dagon. Maybe now they're thinking of the Roshan. They can always send the Brood Mother in. Looks like they are. She's going to pop her ulti and look to fight up against the Roshan. Very easy with the Insatiable Hunger, getting all that life steal and a little bit of that extra damage as well as all the other creeps going on to Roshan. There's no way they can really contest this. They can throw out an Ice Blast, but at the same time, it's not really going to do a whole lot. Maybe kill off a creep or two, but at the end of the day, they're going to TP out. Storm Spirit's going to pick up an Aegis and, well, next to a regen rune. That's about the best thing you can have on them. All the Chen creeps are going to get summoned back to the well, healed up, and up in the top lane, they're looking to find somebody to pick off here, but there's no one in sight. Phantom Assassin, Ewo still farming away. Needs another 200 gold, and he'll have his Battle Fury brought out to him, I'm sure. Maybe then is when we can look to see the PA really look to turn it up. She's level 11, has that second point in crit, so the damage is very real coming out for her. Oh, they might actually find the Storm Spirit. Can they get in range of him? No, they can't. Spotted out, and he's going to zip away. Fortunately, Axe not able to get the blink off in time. And in the bottom lane, this Ancient Apparition's got to be very careful. Broodmother comes and sits like right here. Might be able to burst him down with the Dagon Spiderlings very quickly. 400 and 300 damage to him. Oh, it needed an auto attack or two as well, but it'd be very close just due to the magic resistance of heroes. Storm Spirit gonna get spotted out by a ward here as he does rotate. Rubik's not gonna fall for that one. Unfortunately, just lost Blade Fury instead. Oh, Storm Spirit's gonna zip forward to the lane, zips all the way across. Actually looking for Day. Fortunately, no one's there to get help him out, and he's gonna drop. I know he does get hit with a crit dagger, takes a fair bit of damage, but does get the kill on the Queen of Pain. Rubik, oh, Lion rotates on the backside and gets brought down. Axe and PA are there. Rubik does steal Finger again, though. Maybe now they can look to get a pick. They've got the damage necessary to burst somebody down, but they just got to find somebody. They've been having a very tough time. Oh, and this is what I was talking about before. Dagon, a couple of auto attacks to Spiderlings should be able to finish him off. And, yep. Spiderlings bring him down. They're going to be able to head on out and continue pushing through this wave. A little bit of lag there. Hopefully it's no big deal. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. FRL working on that Ag Scepter. He's 1,500 gold away from it. Once he has that, then maybe they'll grab a Tomato and a couple of Drakes and just be... Well, they'll be very hard to bring them down. They won't have the physical damage yet. Well, Phantom Assassin, I guess, would, but speaking of Fie, she's got that Battle Fury up and ready to go. Now, where to start? Now, Goons, they are ahead, unsurprisingly. They've got a tower advantage, as well as, I would say, they've been using the map more effectively. They've been getting out more of it more consistently. The Brood Mother is always sitting bottom, doing a good job. Oh, and Mihawk, he's smoked up. He's got a Gem of True Sight. He's ready to go. He's going to spot out. The Blink Call comes off. He gets the Battle Hunger as well. The Finger comes out from the Rubik. Fade Bolt as well to finish him off. Nicely done. Nice pick on to the Brood Mother. Axe is going to be fairly happy with that. And well, maybe now they can look to force this out. Maybe take that bottom tier 1. Do a little bit more, but Annihilate and Duty Free, they're sitting here. They're smoked up as well. Are they going to be able to go through? Reddick, what are you doing, buddy? He's in a little bit of trouble. Zip forward. He's not going to find anyone. He's going to zip further. Reddick now in a little bit of trouble here. Can't get off the ice path, though. Unfortunately, he's going to drop. So an easy pick going the way of Goons. And, I mean, they're... Well, bringing it back. Wait, I'm terribly sorry, guys. Had it a little bit backwards, unfortunately, about who was where. I was used to BZ being on the Dire. My apologies to you guys, as BZ they're going to go in. Ewo looking for a crit, didn't get one. He's going to get fingered as well. Pops the stick charges. He should drop, though, to the Orchid Burn. And he hit probably 4 times and didn't get a single crit. If he gets at least even just one, I think he brings down Annihilate. But there was also no follow-up. Day could have been there as well if they'd been in a better position, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Now, Goons, they're starting to slowly pull this one ahead. Do they sell the Aegis up? They do. I guess that wouldn't have even been a true kill. It would have just been an Aegis pop for the Storm Spirit. Not much longer on it now. Less than a minute, probably about 50 seconds. But in the end, it's going to be key moving on forward. Continuing to force this bottom lane out. Well, Zendrils and Mihawk, they're trying to find pickoff. Mihawk, who was doing a very good job, very far ahead for a while there, has just started to... I wouldn't say he's fallen off, but he's become a lot less impactful. They've been spending a lot of time just kind of sitting around here. Oh, Day is going to get gone on as well. There's the self-fuels coming out from the Queen of Pain. They're going to look to go on Ionite. They bring him down. They use the ulti. I'm not sure if that was worth it. They're going to look to go. He's going to be able to zip away. Unfortunately, they can't get any control on him. They're searching for him. They've got a Blink Call. They ping him out, but they don't want to go. Instead, they're worried about the Brood Mother doing some serious damage to their tier 3. All the Spiderlings there dropping it very low. Phantom Assassin just needs to see one. But Axe with that gem. They're gonna... Well, Brood Mother has to beware. But they did get the Aegis pop at least, so they don't have to worry about that for a little bit here. But we might see them pressure this. They really want to kill the Axe, I imagine. Get that gem back, put it in their well, so they don't have to worry about it anymore. Maybe use it, get a couple D-wards, then put it away. But for now, he's been playing fairly well. Still working on that blade mail. He needs the chainmail as well as the claymore, not the claymore, the broadsword for the components. So he should be able to get there fairly soon. This Quap's farm is rather disappointing, as I hear a Storm Spirit. Where is that? There it is. Couldn't see his icon. It was right on top of the Rubik, but got there in the end. Annihilate get another pick. He's also hit with his Bloodstone. Is up to 9 charges, so he's starting to look very strong. And well, we'll see if Evo can RNG his way to victory here. He needs to start roaming around a little more. Maybe pick up that Morbid Mask, get some lifesteal going his way so he can crit heal himself off. But so far, they've just seemed scared to engage. They haven't been sitting on the Brood Mother, or they haven't been able to invade their jungle as much as they would like. And because of it, the Juggernaut has been catching up fairly well in farm. He's still 1-4-2. But he's climbing the CS, or so, as far as the net worth goes. He's nearing the Phantom Assassin, who is basically tied with the Brood Mother. She's a little bit behind Annihilate, sitting at the top of the chart. But he's starting to catch up as well a little bit. Axe, he's up there as well, but just not been putting his farm to use. And he's actually going to go for a point booster. He picked up a Rogue at the Magi, and not gonna finish it off. Doesn't want to. Not sure why, but either way. Age Apparition did pick up a Midas at some point as well. Unfortunately, didn't see when that one came out, but gonna get the D-Ward off. And I guess Ancient Apparition will eventually get level 16 and an Egg Scepter, but that could be another 20 minutes before he's near that. And it's going to be a long, slow game for him unless he starts getting some serious kills here. Oh, popped up by BZ, so maybe we'll see a little bit of action here. Juggernaut and Chen, they're sitting in the mid lane. The rest of them are bottom. They're picking up, they're a little bit worried about going up the high ground. Storm Spirit's going to zip all the way through. Does a lot of damage to that Ancient Apparition. And you know what, though? What a play. I annihilate, dirty dog. He TPs back with that zip. So breaks their smoke, cancels it off, forces the AA back. I guess an Earn Charge is going to be all it took. And very nice play coming up from him. Realizing that something was up, zips through, figures out where they are. And he's going to back off. Key is sitting up here on the high ground. Has a Dagon 3. Addix has to be very careful. Never mind, he's got a Dagon 5. Now it's sitting on the backside. Well, pushing up slowly. Looking for some crits on some creeps. Bring those down. They already have a Mud Golem up though. Oh. And, well, pushed down by just the Chen creeps. No heroes there at all. Looks like they're all going to get brought back. Just... I'm not sure what happened to Battle Zone. They were looking much better in the previous game, but in this one they're looking very hesitant. They're not pushing lanes like they wanted to, and they're not farming as effectively as they were in the previous one.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
The Ice Blast is going to connect with these ones. Should clean them up, or at least force them back a little bit. But Key has just been doing a good job sitting bottom. Has that Dagon now farmed up. Can maybe look to go Necrobook, go for the Orchid. He's got some options here, but his team's going to head into the Roche Pit. They should be able to bring it down pretty quick. They're easy. They probably know what's going on, but there's not a lot they can do about it. Not with their current positioning and where they've been standing. Deadbolt as well. Mihawk's... There's just... The item progression has stalled so much. Like... the net worth draft. Like, just plummeting from them. That said, they're going to look to go and Key. The Ice Blast should connect. That should be a kill on the Broodmother. But Stormshire's going to zip in. Fresh Aegis in tow. Rubik, he's going to get zip as well. He gets Orchided up. Now they're looking to chase. I know, he's got to be a little bit careful. Rubik going to give himself the Urn. Still alive, but now he's out of mana. Now, on the backside, Eferald does go down. Maybe they can look to turn this around. Phantom Assassin needs some crits, though. He gets a Dagger 1 and an attack crit as well. Annihilate uses what mana he's got left. This is going to be his... Probably his Aegis going down. Maybe they can look to turn around. This is going to be a 4-for-2 exchange. Mihawk, you got to time the call just right. And he doesn't get it off. He gets silenced up. Juggernaut comes through, gets some bounces off as well. They're going to look to turn this around, and now it's Mihawk. He is the only one left. He does get the call off as in the end, but it doesn't matter. There's the healing ward down, and it's a full 5-man wipe going the way of Goons. They lost 3 and an Aegis. They did a good job of turning it around. And Red showing up just at the end there, help clean up. Like, okay guys, I'm important. I got some farm. A little bit caught up here. And if we take a look at that, some serious golden experience going both directions. But Goons are going to be the winners of that. They've got 1 creep and a granite golem to push this one out if they want. And Stormshire's going to zip in, actually going to find... Oh no, he brings down the Ancient Empress. Now he's going to bring down the Rubik as well. I Annihilate has just... gone off the wall. He is now beyond godlike. 16 charges on his Bloodstone. Orchid, 28 minutes in. He's got 4,500 gold in the bank. Sheepstick is not far. I mean, whatever he wants. The world is his oyster at this point. They're not going to GG out yet. Battlezone, they realize that they can maybe still look to turn this around, but it's going to be a tough game to come back in. As I imagine, it's, now an over 15,000 gold lead, probably closer to 20. Experience is just over 15,000 as well. And they're going to continue to push. They've got the Chen creeps there. Oh, I hear Yule's up onto the Lion. Axe is going to come in with a call, and they're going to bring down the Lion. Now it's Annihilate. He's in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to be careful. He's going to run out of mana. If they can pursue him, it's going to be pretty tough. They get the dagger on him. It's a crit. He can't get to the high ground. Now it's Ewo. He's doing some serious damage here. The healing ward's keeping him alive. The Ched all heal comes through. Still alive. Red on the backside, trying to chase on the edge apparition. He does get him. Annihilate still standing strong. Hasn't gone down yet. He is out of mana though. They're getting kind of blocked up by the Chen creep, but now it's Juggernaut on the backside. He's looking to go for the Rubik. Phantom Assassin needs some crits here, but she's just not getting any. Now the call is there. Red staying alive for now. And now it's Zendros. He's going to get taken down by the Chens. Oh no, the Test of Fate doing too much damage. And the Phantom Assassin does get the one crit, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to have to try and turn this, I guess, but oh. What do you do at this point? It was a good effort. They tried, but the fight just didn't turn their way. They couldn't bring down the Storm Spirit quick enough. He just too much regen from the Bloodstone. He kept being able to zip just that little bit further, kiting them out, drawing them out. Sure, they got the Juggernaut in the end, but the 1 for 5 is not worth, and Key is now going to move in and onto those tier 4s. They're just looking to bring him down, do some chip damage. The Chen creeps are here. They can do some damage to him if they want to. I don't know if they can end the game right here, and this might be a little bit of a mistake. Maybe it would have been better to head top, go for the racks or whatnot, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the worry. Oh, well, there used to be an AA. Rip in Peppers as Key just insta-gibs the Ancient Apparition with a Dagon 5. As well as 3,700 gold in the bank, so maybe an E-Blade even coming out for him. Storm Spirit's going to head back in, though. He's going to look for Zendros. He's going to get Yule's up. Zendros might live this, the Orchid proc. Never mind, Fingers there from Duty Free. And now the Screaming Pain comes out. They get the Lion. Mihawk is looking to chase. Lion's going to buy back, though. Maybe a little bit interesting. Coming up from the Goons. They're still chasing. Looking for the Chen. They get the call off as well. Key is looking to pursue. Annihilate chasing Day on the backside. Not sure which fight they're going to go for. They're going to commit to the Axe. They want to bring down Mihawk and Dagon. They're going to bring him down as well. Blink out from the Queen of Pain. Storm Spirit gets sent back. And oh, a pause coming out. I'm not sure what's the cause of this, but hopefully it's nothing, well, nothing terrible. FRL says they just need a second, so hopefully they'll be okay. And Duty Free ain't saying nothing. James the Juggernaut paused the game, but at this point it's looking pretty grim for BZ. They don't want to give it up yet, though. They're going to stick around in this, and I mean, yeah, you never know what can happen with the PA. He's got the Helm of the Dominator. If he goes in and gets a couple crits, level... Like, even him, he could... If he turned on FRL and got 2 crits, FRL would probably be dead. He has no all-heal or the mechanism to save him. So, it's well, going to be a little interesting to see which one they want to go for. Looks like they're going to be good to go. But we'll see if Ewo wants to go in. Go. And, well, he thinks about it maybe, but no, not going to commit. And with the Storm Spirit all the way back in the well, he's got Boots of Travel. He's going to buy an Ultimate Orb. This is probably going to be his Scythe of Ice coming out. I imagine he's going to TP in. The All Heal comes out, and he's going to zip right down in the bottom lane. Kills off the Ancient Apparition with that long-range zip. Couple of auto attacks. Now he's going to be able to zip his way out. 23 charges now on him. Pops a bottle. And he's going to be at full mana here in just a couple of seconds. Now without the Ancient Apparition, they have no Ice Blast. They have no Axe to call them, hold them in place for Ewo to do the damage. Rubik's going to steal the Healing Ward. He's going to drop it down, but they've already lost the tower. They're doing all this without Roshan. The dagger comes through. Does some good damage to Red. He's going to spin away. Doesn't want to deal with that. And now they're just looking to push. The Ancient's doing some work here. Ewo trying to clean them up, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. There's a lot of spiderlings out and around the Broodmother. Annihilate just sitting still, waiting. He's going to zip in again. Goes all the way into the base. Kills the Ancient Apparition in the well. And he's going to TP out. He heads all the way back to the base. Heals up. And Broodmother now has a Ethereal Blade to go with his Dagon 5. It's at this point that literally anybody... Oh, call. Only onto the spiderlings. A couple of them at that. But it does clear out some of them. And I think Ewo might just be dead here. There's the Dagon. Oh, nope. Doesn't get off the spawn spiderlings. It might have been enough, but either way, that's not on cooldown. And props to BZ for sticking in this. They're basically getting well camped by Annihilate. Maybe a little upset about the last game, but he should have. Yes, he does. He does now have his Scythe of Ice coming out. Midrax has been brought down, and there's no point even looking at the graph. So bottom side, they're looking to kill off the spider. Not going to be the case. Ice Blast does connect. Phantom Assassin going to go in. Going to get hexed up though. There's a finger up on the Lion. He will still alive for now. Call comes out, and well, they're going to get the dunk off, but they're losing their racks. They've already lost their mid racks. They've already lost their top tower. The Juggernaut's just going ham on it. He's going to blink forward. He gets a crit off. Fortunately, didn't blink onto the Juggernaut. Now he's going to eat the Omni Slash. He goes down. And this is going to be GG coming up from Goons. I am almost sure of it. Mega Creeps at least. And there it is. GG is called. Maybe they're just spending some time thinking about how it went. There's going to be a game number 3 coming up after this, guys. So don't touch that dial. Stay tuned. And we'll be back shortly for game number 3 between Battle Zone and Goons.